Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening to my lecturer Puan Nik Nur Azliza binti Abdul Manaf, and to all my fellow friends. My name is Aniq Shaqif bin Muhammad Zain, and I'm from DDT 3C. My matrix number is 17 DDT 21 F1064. So today I'm gonna show a demonstration on how to install Ubuntu using a Virtualbox. So in this section I'm going to show how to create a Virtualbox to machine for installing Ubuntu version 20.04 LTS. So first thing first, I'm using Oracle Virtual Machine VirtualBox, and now open a VirtualBox, then click on a machine and click a new button. So the name and operating system will appear, and I will state the name. My virtual machine is Ubuntu version 20.04 LTS, and machine folder I will set as a default because I will save at this folder. And for types, I will choose Linux, and for a version I will choose Ubuntu 64-bit. And once we are done, click next button. So for memory size, I will set 2048 megabyte, because so once I set, I will click next button, and now we go to the hard disk. So if you wish, you can add a virtual hard disk to the machine. So for this section, I just set as a default, which is create a virtual hard disk now. So after we are done, create a create button. For hard disk file type, I will choose VirtualBox disk image. So after that, I click the next button. So for storage on physical hard disk, and I will choose dynamic allocated. So basically, a dynamic allocated option will allow your Ubuntu OS to expand the disk if required, and for a fixed size is a fixed size, so we can change the size. So I will choose dynamically allocated, and then click the next button. So for file and location size, I will set as a 20 gigabyte, so 20.13 gigabyte. So it should be at least 20 gigabytes, so I set at 20 gigabytes. And once we are done, we will click the create button. So we have create the machine. Now select created virtual machine and click on setting. So for general, so for basic, I'm just set as a default, and advanced for share and clipboard, share clipboard and drag and drop, I will set as bi-directional. So I set bi-directional because that will allow to share your file between your host machine, which is Windows in my case. So it will able to copy and paste into your Ubuntu. So now for system, I will set as default, and for display also, and for storage, select empty IDE device, and then click the CD icon and click choose a disk file, and then I just click Ubuntu version 20.04 and 0.5 desktop AMD ISO. So once you click open button, And then for audio, network, serial, USB, share folders and user interface, we just set as a default. So now we will click OK button. Once we are done, click at the start button. So the virtual machine should start and boot from the Ubuntu version 20.04 LTS ISO image. After a while, the Ubuntu 20.04 LTS installer should start. So we are waiting for a while for checking this progress. Okay, so in this section, I'm going to show you how to install Ubuntu desktop on a Virtualbox machine. So now on left hand side, this is the language. So I will choose English, then click for the install Ubuntu button for install a Ubuntu. So now the keyboard layout will appear, and you can choose your keyboard layout language. So for me, I will use English, which is US, for my keyboard layout. Then just click on the continue button. So for update and other software, we will choose a normal installation. So for normal installation, it will comes with all the apps as usual. Speed up the installation process, we need to untick first for download updates while installing Ubuntu. So once you are done, click on the continue button. So the installation type interfaces. So as this is a virtual machine, I won't go through the trouble of manually partitioning the hard drive. So I'm just select erase this and install Ubuntu. And now we will click install now button. So once we are click, the Ubuntu installer will automatically create all necessary partition in your virtual hard disk. And now we just click for a continue button. Now select your time zone, and for me I will choose Kuala Lumpur, and then click a continue button. So for this you need to type your personal information. So my name is Aniq Shaqif, and then change to a letter, and I will key in my password. So we need to confirm the password. So I will just require my password to log in, because every time I want to log in, so I will key in my password, so it will be secure. Now click a continue button. So Ubuntu should start copying all the necessary files to your virtual hard drive. So it may take a while to complete. So we need to wait until it done. So once the installation is complete, click on the restart now button. Once you see this window, press enter and the virtual machine should reboot. So you will see the Ubuntu desktop login windows, and now you can log in using the password you have set during the installation. So that's how you install Ubuntu on Virtualbox. Now we click the skip button, next, 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 and done button until we can see the Ubuntu interfaces. So that's how you install Ubuntu on Virtualbox. So later we will learn more to work around in Ubuntu either from graphic user interfaces, which is GUI, or command line interfaces. So that's all from me. Thank you.